What's up guys, Beyblade Ben here and welcome back to another video. Today, as you can see, I'll finally unbox Lúinor L4 and Forneus F4. You know I mentioned these like a week ago or so, but I couldn't unbox them yet. Well, now I can. And you can probably hear in the background there's just like this noise. That's because like a ton of my family is here. And also, I've got like my cringy cousin sitting next to me.
Wow,
say
rude.
hi.
That was very rude of you.
You're cringy though. Okay, anyways. So yes, that's the end of that. But anyways, I can finally unbox these two. Ignore the noise in the background. I'll talk more so it's kind of tuned out. But yeah, it's time to open these. So, I'll look over the box pretty quick. So, I did this in the last video with these, but now I'll do more detailed. So basically, new green launcher. And this is what's battling. I'm actually interested. It looks basically like a blue Zet Achilles in both of them, which is cool. So, what?
You're such a nerd.
I'm not a nerd. And then we have, so Forneus F4 is a defense type. The parts are D44, aka 0, and TD11 Sling Shock, which is Yard. And then Lúinor L4, which is an attack type. It has D53, which is 13, and TA16 Sling Shock, which is Jolt. So let's flip over, check out the stats. So Forneus F4 first. 0 attack, 2 burst, 10 defense, 9 weight, 0 agility, and 2 stamina. Stamina is probably better than that, and the burst is probably a little lower, I'm not sure though. And the Sling Shock stat, and of course it spins right, you know that. So, but for the Sling Shock stats, which only applies when it's in the rails of the Rail Rush or in the Sling Shock based stadium, it says it has 5 speed and 1 power. So that's interesting, and it shows the Sling Shock mode there. Then for Lúinor, should zoom in here. So yeah, those are the stats for that. And for Lúinor, it's the regular stats are 6 attack, 4 burst, 0 defense, 4 weight, 9 agility, and 1 stamina. The stamina probably isn't that good, but the other stats are pretty accurate. And the stats for Sling Shock are 2 power and 4 speed. So that's nice. And this is obviously a left spin like all the Lúinors before it. So, now we'll get these open. So, I'm deciding which to open first. I think I'm going to do Forneus, and I'll do both in this video, obviously, like the title mentions. But I'm going to start with Forneus. So, let's get into it. Hopefully I don't murder the box. It's a new kind of box. Maybe I won't murder it as much.
Murder it.
No. Yes, my cousin will make random comments throughout the video, so yeah. This isn't really meant to be a serious video, because there's noise in the background and everything. It's Christmas time. We can all take a vacation. This is interesting how this opens. Okay. Okay, there we go. I'm kind of murdering it. Kind of not. It's not bad. I'll try to murder it just as little as possible. Okay. So, got the box. What?
Fairly unmurdered.
I didn't murder it. Okay, so, it's the same rope core as the white Sling Shock starters from, yeah, the Switch Strike starters. And let's check out the instructions, see what they say. The only reason I'm looking at it because it's probably different. Okay, so it shows the new launcher. It shows the Rail Rush that comes with the battle set. And on this side, ooh, it actually explains how to do the Sling Shock ability on the drivers. So let me read it for a second because I've never figured this out. So it says you have to twist it to, looks like if you're holding the driver right side up, you turn it, looks like counterclockwise, and then pull it, and then turn it counterclockwise again. It says, yeah, activate Sling Shock mode to ride the rails and rush into battle. Activate Battle Ring mode to defend your position in the base stadium center. Well, Jolt is made of rubber. It's going to go towards the edges no matter what. So that's wrong. And it's like, expand your collection, blah, blah, blah. Vary your attack by strategizing your launch location. The instructions, I don't think I've ever said that before, so that's interesting. But nothing else too different, so toss those aside. And now, finally, my first Turbo Bay. Well, I had Josie, I had Revive Phoenix, but first, Hasbro Turbo Bay. Ignore the noises in the background. You guys are probably like, what the heck is going on? Is someone dying? No. No one is dying. Yet.
Only internally.
Okay. Yes, I have a strange cousin. Haha, no. Okay, so here is a Yard. It's so big. That's always why I liked Yard. I don't own it, but I didn't know it before, but now I do. There's a hair on the stadium. It's Probably my cousins. Okay, so
Yeah, blame
yes, yeah, I will. Okay, so the ball still does roll, which I already knew because I've watched other unboxing videos. But they managed to keep the driver's original version pretty solid, like without. They didn't ruin its design like they did Extends, which is the Achilles driver. So let me see if I can figure out how this slingshot ability works. Okay, I actually had to turn it to the left if you're holding it upside down, which is okay. Now you have to turn it clockwise. So, instructions were wrong, and then pull it, apparently. I'll have to try this off camera because I can't get enough leverage holding it under my camera. Okay, that won't work, so I turn it to the left. Is it already in that mode? No. How does this work? You can hear my cousin scrolling through parts. I think she's trying to sort them.
Yes, I am.
Can't tell how she's sorting them. I'm very confused.
Color.
She's sorting them by color. And she's piled the drivers in one pile and the discs and layers in another. Wow, she learns fast. Maybe she should start a channel. Comment if you guys want me to her to do that.
Don't.
She's kind of a dark person.
Wow, that's very rude.
Okay, so I can't figure this thing out. Let's move on to the disc, which is 0. This is a very strange video, I know. But hey, like I said, we can take a vacation. Okay, 0. This was... Let me grab the other one. So, it's obviously shinier because it's newer. My cousin's staring at me for taking the 0 disc from her. So yeah, it's a shinier one, but it's the same one off of Surprise on Requiem. So, that's cool. It's looks nice. It's nice to have multiple 0s because it's a really competitive part, so that's good. So I'll toss the other one back aside. So yeah, nothing too special about that because it's not new. So I won't look at that for too long. But now, Emperor Forneus. So this, people say this is probably the best out of the wave 1s of Slingshot. So, and yes, if you didn't know already, these do support level chips. I don't have a level chip to use because I don't own any because it would cost a ton just to get one. I love there's the QR code if you guys want to scan that for the app. You probably already have it if you really wanted it, but now you can get it. Okay, but the detail on this, so right now it's kind of like this trident here. There's the blue eye on this shark because like it's a shark. So the contact points, like it actually is, like there's no solid contact points, which is good. So it will just like deflect a lot of attacks. Like when the Karatomi version of this first came out, it never burst. Like it was unburstable. But now like it's pretty burstable. So yeah, I actually like the feel of it, and of course it's pretty light. Like let me just grab a random layer. I'll grab Fafnir. It's about the same, really. Yeah, it's about the same. So yeah. There obviously no metal, rip, so, but oh well, it's not too bad still. This is the best one of the wave 1s, like I said. So now let's put it together. Looks good. Oh man, that looks good. I'm still trying to figure out how to switch the mode on this darn thing. Ah, there we go. It was already turned to the right, like in the package. So, there we go. Okay, so I guess technically if you've got it in battle ring mode, which is what it's in now, you'll have to turn it counterclockwise like the instructions said, and then pull out. So mine was already in the battle ring mode, but it hadn't been extended. So there. Now in the slingshot mode, the ball, it wouldn't make contact with the stadium at all. But now it would like, what?
I messed up.
Yeah, she messed up something. I don't know what. But yeah, this is basically like a big Zephyr. But the problem is when it hits the stadium, it's just going to push in. Unless there's a way to like turn it or something. Oh, you can turn it. Okay, you turn it like more counterclockwise. Yeah, there we go. That's cool. That's like really cool. I mean, I actually kind of like this. So there's like the slingshot mode. And now I'll switch it. I'll turn to the... So yeah, right now I can't push it in. It's in slingshot mode. So now I'll turn it clockwise if I'm holding the bay right side up like this. Then push in, and then turn clockwise again. Now it's in the battle ring mode, which is basically regular mode. Looks really cool when it spins. So yeah, and the intent of Emperor Forneus, it even indicates this in the anime, is like that's really round, because like this is a rounded edge, 0 is like the roundest disc, and it's a pretty round layer in general, so it's just gonna like be round and like deflect attacks. So I don't know if it could really do Emperor Drift, which is where this rubs on the stadium and it like takes off like Cyclone Loop. But this is still cool. So, let's move on to Lúinor. And also, spring lock. It's about the same as most. Hasbro doesn't really change the spring lock. It's mostly the same on all of them. So let's go. Oh, launcher. This is actually big for once. So, new. It's a new green launcher. And let me unclip the cord, which the rip cord is the same. But the launcher itself is new. You can still hear noise in the background of people talking. Probably, like I said, we're taking a vacation. Not serious. So yeah, another rip cord. But now, what I'm really excited for is this launcher. So, it's green. It's got the Beyblade logo on it. It's got like this kind of zero. I don't know if that's meant to be a zero. It looks cool. It's R and L, so left and right. Let me put this in. Let me see how this feels. It's not bad. I don't really like the shape. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the shape. I feel like this kind of skips. It's hard to hold, too. Yeah, I don't like the shape. Yeah, not a big fan of the shape. And I feel like it doesn't like... I don't know. It feels like really kind of weak. So, maybe I'll grow on it, maybe not. Don't know. So let's move on to Lúinor. Brutal Lúinor, to be specific. And this was Emperor Forneus. So, I'll try not to murder this box as I open the bay. What's going through your mind, cousin?
I'm just happy I'm organizing these.
Okay. She's organizing my parts for me. Kind of. Yeah, she's organized all the discs and drivers and stuff by rainbow color. So that's cool. So random. Okay, so let's... Okay, what do I need to do? I need to peel this off if I can. Okay, that's not gonna happen. Okay, so just need to get this thing open. I might be able to separate this plastic. Yeah, there we go. I can separate it. Rip Lúinor L4 box. Comment that. I'm actually proud of you guys if any of you are watching this far into the video, because most of you guys I don't think ever do. So comment if you like watched to the like 12-minute, 20 mark. Okay. Now what the heck? Just do it.
That was crazy.
Yeah, it was. Oh, there we go. Oh man, I killed that box. Rip. Let it rest in peace. Okay, so same instructions, I assume. I'll take a very quick look. It's probably a little different just because Lúinor is a left spin Beyblade. But oh, come on, there we go. Okay, so yep, nothing different except how to explain left spin. Oh, and they actually did an example of how to do the slingshot ability, but they did it on Jolt. Wait, let me check the other instructions. Yeah, the other one, the Emperor Forneus ones actually shows yard, but this one actually shows Jolt, so that's kind of cool. I'm surprised they went to that much work. So, yeah, it should work the same. I would assume it does. But now, I'll get Lúinor, and I'll start with Jolt, the driver. Okay, get that little twist tie thingy out of there. Okay, so this is Jolt. It is rubber, but it's not even close to spiral. Let me find my spiral driver. Alright, cousin put it somewhere. There it is. So, like, in Karatomi, these were basically the same thing, except this one was, except Jolt was rubber. Now, they're like a different shape. Like, this is pretty similar, but they made the edge round instead of jagged, like this one is. So, that's kind of sad, but at least it's rubber. I'm proud of Hasbro for that. So, let's see. Okay, there. It's locked into locked into battle ring mode. Does this one work the same? I would think it should work different, so that way, like, it doesn't switch modes. So, there's, like, battle ring mode. Yeah, now let me try getting it into slingshot. So, let's see. Turn to the right, pull, yep, and turn it to the right. Ooh, yeah. Oh, and the rubber actually goes with it. I wasn't sure if it would. I didn't really watch any of the unboxings for this one when it came out. Okay, so there we go. But see, watch when I pull this. The rubber actually comes up with it. That's cool. I like that. I'm glad they did. Glad they did that. So now, this looks so derpy. Like, the volcanic driver is just gonna be insanely tall. Because, like, it was tall anyways. I don't know if Battle Ring mode is the Battle Ring mode Hasbro's volcanic is the same height as Takara Tomi's. are if the extended mode or the slingshot mode is the same as Takara Tomi's Volcanics regular height. I'm not sure though. So hopefully it's taller, because that'd be cool. Okay, now 13, which is a new disc for me. I do not have 13. Okay, so 13. This is not really good because I think it's pretty light. I love like all the contact points on it, just because like it's fun to have contact with a disc. Yeah, this is really light. It's heavier than 12. Let me compare it to 0. It's like such a... It's not... I mean, it's not super light, but this is definitely heavier. But 0 is the heaviest disc in the game, so... Yeah, not bad. It's kind of spiky on the underside. That reminds me of... Oh, this actually reminds me of the underside on Nightmare Lúinor itself. So that's pretty cool. I guess that's kind of meant to replicate it. So that's cool. Now let me get the layer itself. Nightmare Lúinor. Which, this layer just makes me sad. Because of the details, or the lack thereof details. I will explain everything wrong with this. Okay. Oh, first, have a QR code. What are you laughing at?
You.
Weep. I'll just go over and weep quietly. End of video. No. Okay, QR code. Scan that up if you want right now. Okay, first thing wrong with it. This gem here that's right above next to my finger, that is supposed to be purple, like a translucent purple, like these. It's gold. Obviously, these aren't metal. That's also an error. There's supposed to be tons of detail on the outer parts of these white wings, but there isn't. There also should be eyes on the dragon heads, but there isn't. And that's not even everything. There's a ton of other details missing. This one is definitely the worst detail Hasbro has ever done. It's like they took plastic and like put it together. There's like a few colors. Like they just failed all the details on this. But it does support a level chip, so that's cool. So let me put it together. 13, and then Joel. Hopefully this is a strong spring. Nah, that's one of the ones I can tell is gonna wear it down. So yeah, I didn't even really test Forneus's. Let me look. I might have, and I just forgot. It's pretty loose, actually. Surprisingly. Okay, so let me switch the Jolt driver back into the regular mode, battle ring mode. I'm gonna have to get used to those. Okay, someone just made a joke, I guess, because everyone's laughing.
I think that screams at me. Okay.
Yeah, my husband. Yes, my husband. My husband is a creep. Yes, it's my female cousin, but they're my husband. Yes, this is weird. No, my cousin is dark. Yes. So yeah, there it is from the side, and she even admits it. If you heard that, she said, "Yes, I am." Okay, so yeah, there's the regular mode. And so let me spin it, I guess. I never really do this, but now I will in most videos because just they're taller. So that is really fast, actually. That's just a hand spin. So now let me turn it, pull it out, and turn it again. This looks so derpy. It's like so big. This is so tall. It is so tall. You guys really can't tell, but it is so tall. So yeah, I'm not gonna show you guys the other launcher because it's obviously the same. But I'm gonna do a battle between these two bays, and I'm going to see who is stronger. I guess probably Forneus, and I want to see how well this launcher does. And I'll use my one from the Forneus. I mean the Lúinor pack too. That way I can have it preloaded. Because in most battles that you guys have probably noticed, I just take the other bay and put it on the launcher I used for the first one. But I actually kind of prefer it now to preload the next launcher. Okay, so let me work this one a little. Another here in the stadium. So work that one out a little bit. I'll put the other one in left spin mode. I'll put both the bays in battle ring mode to start, and now I'll do some combinations of slingshot and battle ring mode. So let's see. Turn, push, turn. And this one's already in battle ring mode. So we'll start in battle ring mode. So I'll launch Forneus first. This launcher is so weird. Not really like it. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's rip. Oh man. Yeah, that spun on my finger. Lúinor just like spun on my finger. That hurt. Man, that hurt. Man. I wasn't even paying attention to the battle much. Okay, Forneus wins the survivor finish. Let's go on to another battle. Okay, for this battle, I'm gonna put Slingshot in the Slingshot mode. Or, did I say Slingshot in the Slingshot mode? I mean Forneus in the Slingshot mode. and I'm gonna keep Lúinor in the battle ring mode. And then I'm gonna do Lúinor and Slingshot and Forneus in battle ring. 3, 2, 1, let's rip. Okay, this is basically the tag types now. Man, Lúinor can win. That'd be amazing. Okay, Forneus wins. I'll battle these two again. Same modes. 3, 2, 1, let's. Stuck in the hole. Come on, Lúinor, it's so unstable. It's not even in its tall mode, it's so unstable. And Forneus wins again. So now I'm gonna switch Forneus to the shorter mode. Yep, battle ring mode. And I'm gonna put Lúinor in its slingshot mode, the tall one. Yep, slingshot mode for Lúinor, battle ring mode for Forneus. Let me get my launchers ready. 3, 2, 1, let's. Come on, Lúinor, you're good. Release your power. Come on, brutal squall. Dragon scream, do something. Hit it. Nah. Okay, so Forneus wins again. So I'm not even gonna do that one again. I'm gonna put both of them in the battle or the slingshot mode. So this is gonna be total attack type, and they're gonna be like really tall, really derpy. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's. Oh, we're not finished for Forneus. So 1 point. I'm gonna do that one again just because I feel like Lúinor has a chance of winning this one. 3, 2, 1, let's. Yeah, another one for Forneus. Yeah, I kind of like Forneus as an attack type. It gets good hits. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. 3, 2, 1. Okay, just stop it, Forneus. You're annoying me. My cousin is laughing at me. She's never seen a Beyblade before. Actually, she has, but you get the idea. Okay, stop. Stop doing ring out finishes. I don't like you. I just realized the launchers say 2017 on them, even though these weren't released until 2018. So, rip. It's mysterious. I'm doing it again. 3, 2, 1, rip. Oh gosh! Oh gosh! Lúinor just went.
Aggressive.
Lúinor just went. Tried to do like bloody squall, but just like flew out of the stadium. So that didn't work. Again, we're doing it again. No ring out finishes and no stadium outs. Fell off my launcher. There. Now get good hits. Go Lúinor. Go Lúinor. Not even getting any close. And I don't have a slingshot stadium that I can battle them in, so they can't do the ring abilities. Okay, so it won again, but I'm going to take Forneus out, and I'm going to battle Lúinor. I'll have to find my Fafnir. Where's my Fafnir? Okay, there's where she put it. I found it. So there's my Fafnir. Let me find its parts. There's 8 and nothing, so I've got its parts. Now I'm going to take Lúinor and battle it against Drained Fafnir in hopes that it can win. And I might even battle it against Nightmare Longinus, which is its predecessor, or Nightmare Lúinor, I guess. I'm trying to get my yard driver back into the regular mode. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to battle these two. So, here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's. And I'm going to keep Lúinor in the extended mode. No, actually, it's in the short mode right now. I don't know how I got in that. It takes forever to reload these launches just because the course is so long. Okay, yeah, first finish for Lúinor. I'm gonna try that again. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Someone's yelling at TV, probably. Because their football team is losing or something. And why. Okay, Lúinor's just going around the edges, chilling. Fafnir's chilling in the center. What? My cousin is asking me some sort of weird question about this being like weird or something. Okay, Fafnir actually won that one, Survivor. So yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video. I might battle Lúinor in a separate video. But yeah, tell me what you think of these bays. I think they're pretty cool. I don't feel like either of them are too good. But yeah, thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, like for my cousin, and see you next time on my next Beyblade video. Stay hyped, you guys.